Hey everybody, so you want to get into airsoft. You don't know how and you don't know where to start.
Well, duh.
I'm going to answer those questions in 3 easy steps in this video coming up. Hey everybody, my name's AJ and I'm going to be helping you out today in exactly how you can join airsoft in 3 easy steps. Now before we get into step 1, let's talk about how and where did you get the spark to join. So essentially when I started, I actually was in a special reading class because I wasn't good at reading.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Thank you, Miss Tyranny. Either way, I found a buddy named Connor Williams, and when I was living in Parker, Colorado at the time, Fox Airsoft was my field, and they actually had a field that was open on Saturdays and Sundays. So I went ahead and hit up the field with him, and straight from there, I just loved the sport, and I went broke pretty fast.
I'm sorry, I don't speak broke nigga.
Okay, so the first part of our 3 easy steps on exactly how to get into airsoft is actually research. And a part of that is 3 different sections, and it's actually 1, your field, 2, your guns and gear, and also your play style. Now, part 1, your field. You want to figure out where your field is, how much your field costs, and generally kind of what the people are like around there is our guns and gear. And this is where it comes fun to the newcomer, and just be careful with this part, all right? You've got to figure out what play style you like and what kind of gear you want and what kind of gun you want. There's so many possibilities. Just figure out with YouTube videos or just other people around you and really get a good idea on exactly what you want. Okay, lastly, your play style. Do you want to play as a German soldier, an American soldier, Asian soldier, non-fiction, completely fiction? It's completely up to you. And that is what makes your play style. You just have to figure out what you're comfortable with and really what's most fun for you. Okay, so now we get to our second step, and that is our purchases. In our purchases, we'll be doing the guns and gear, we'll be doing our BBs and batteries, and also you have to get your ticket onto the field. Okay, our guns and gear. Now, a lot of people are going to be getting into this sport and they're going to be on a budget. Now, expect to spend around $200 to $300 when you first get into, because you have to buy your gun, you have to buy your BBs, you have to buy your batteries, and you also have to buy your ticket. When you first get in, you can definitely get a M4, or you could get a AK, or go something super crazy like maybe a AS Val. Or hey, let's say you want to go silly and maybe do something totally out there. Make it pink, dude. And let's say you go for maybe a different super sci-fi, way out there kind of mood. Pick yourself a CSI. Or better yet, get you some pistols! Also, remember to pick up a nice little plate carrier or something to hold your magazines in, or a belt, or an apron, who knows? Maybe get some BDUs, something that has some camo in it that you blend into your surroundings a little bit more. Also, your headpieces. You're going to want to get something to cover your head because you don't want to get shot in the head. Trust me. Super crucial part, you're going to want to get some good eye protection. You can either do big goggles like Revisions, or you could even do something like these little eye pros. And they just go on like so, if they even want to go on. Oh yeah, I'm styling. Aside from your guns and gear, eye protection is something you're going to want to sink some money into, only because this is your eyesight, and it's very important that you keep your eyes safe on the field. Okay, you're going to want to spend a little bit of money in BBs and batteries. Now, when you get BBs, just buy something that works for you. I use the .25 sometimes, I use .28s, and usually when you buy a BB, you usually want to get a little bit of a higher BB, so this is a .25 and it goes all the way up to .43. Higher the BB weight, the more accurate the gun is. Also, pick up yourself some batteries that are going to last you. I have been just using this Titan battery, 3000 mAh 11.1 LiPo, and it's amazing. And this is what I use for my ASVAL, is a Matrix 2000 mAh 7.4 LiPo battery. Batteries and BBs are gonna run you about 30 bucks, 40 bucks each. So it just depends on what you're gonna be using and what you're gonna be using it for. Okay, so now you need to buy your ticket for your day game or your milsim. A day game is gonna last about 8 hours long. And usually when you're at a day game, you'll have somewhere to sit, you'll have somewhere to get some water or some food, and all kinds of friends will be in one area. And then you have a milsim. A milsim can last up to a weekend or a week. It just depends on what kind of scenario it is. There you're gonna need more water, more food, and you're likely gonna be eating on the field. Okay, step 3 is really gonna be you out there playing. When you first pull up to your first field, you're gonna wanna know all your rules. Step 1, biggest rule in Airsoft: wear your eye protection. Never, ever, 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 ever take off your eye protection. Number 2, call your hits. Just call your hits. Nobody's making fun of you. And it's the part of the game. This is a game of honor. And that leads into the next part. This is an honor sport. If you're gonna go out there and you're gonna just get hit and you're not gonna call your hits, I want you to know you're gonna be ruining it for not only yourself, but everybody else around you. Also, take your friends out with you to the field. Maybe they'll like it as well and they'll get into it with you. Spend some money on some gear, spend some money on some patches and some guns that match each other. Biggest mistake that a lot of players make is when they go to a day game or a milsim, they never bring any food or water. Food is going to fuel you for the entire day, and it's very crucial that you are making some calorie intakes. You have to drink water. You're going to get dehydrated. If you don't drink water and you're out there and you're running around, I have seen people get heat stroke, and it is not pretty. So just remember, bring some water, bring some food, and you're gonna have a great day. And lastly, just have fun. And sling some BBs and expect to be shot. At the end of the day, you're gonna be wanting to play tomorrow. Biggest thing about having fun when you go play Airsoft is don't have the mentality that you're gonna go out there and you're gonna get everybody and you're not gonna get shot. That's gonna ruin it for you. Go out there and expect to get shot and laugh it off. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys would love to leave a like or a subscribe, and also comments. I love responding to the comments. That would be crucial. And from that point on, just go out there, sling some BBs, have fun, and I'll see you next time.